Olá pessoal, meu nome é Bernardo. Today I'm bringing you 3 concepts that I think are very important when you are starting to learn the guitar. On last week's video, the intro to Nothing Else Matters, I spoke briefly about hammer-ons and pull-offs, which is something that afterwards I realized that I haven't spoken about yet. So today I'm going to do just that if you are not interested in learning the intro to Nothing Else Matters. But these are valuable concepts anyway. So today I'm talking about hammer-ons and then pull-offs, and the third one, which is the bonus one because I haven't spoken about it on last week's video, slides. These are very basic concepts, and this is something that you will learn very easily. So let's start with hammer-ons. Hammer-ons, it's basically when you are holding a note, for example, this 3rd fret of the D string, and then you hammer on. It's exactly as the name implies, hammer on, and then I'm adding a bit of vibrato, and you hammer on another note. It can be, all of these are hammer-ons. This is a technique that is fundamental if you want to start playing scales and solos. Lots and lots of, this thing is, I can go on forever and ever doing this, and this is just hammer-ons and pull-offs. So a hammer-on, it's just this, very easy. You get it. And you can also do it from nowhere, which are called hammer-ons from nowhere. Exactly, right? Very easy. As a very basic example, you can do the intro to Thunderstruck by AC/DC. I know it's not like this, but just to exemplify for you. These are all hammer-ons, what I'm doing from nowhere. And that's it, basically. That's it for hammer-ons. Then pull-offs, which is something that's very important in the beginning to know the difference between a pull-off and just releasing a string. When you're releasing a string, you are basically just releasing it. You don't have any extra impact when you are doing that. So this is releasing a string. And then a pull-off. Pull-off is very different. It's when you want the result of the pull-off to ring out. So for example, this, I'm pulling off to nowhere, which it's very common. And here, it's when you are pulling off to another fret. So if you want to pull off to another fret, you would have to do almost like if you are kind of plucking the string with your fretting hand. If you are just releasing the note, it's weak, you see. It doesn't have the same impact. So this is hammer-ons and pull-offs. If I would just do the releasing thing instead of pulling off, it would sound something like this. With a pull-off, it's more apparent that you are changing the pitch of the string, and this is a very good exercise, just a chromatic thing, doing hammer-ons and pull-offs. And this is also very good to do, to train your hammer-ons and pull-offs. This is an exercise that I recommend if you are starting out, just doing hammer-ons and pull-offs all the time. Like this, and you can change strings, you can change frets, you can do whatever you want, but just, and even you can start with other fingers as well, instead of only the first one being the starting point, like this, and the most difficult one from the 3rd finger to the pinky. This is nuts. If you do this every day until you cannot go on anymore, you will see the results very, very, very fast. I can assure you that. Okay, so this puts hammer-ons and pull-offs to the side, and now I'm going to talk about slides. Slides, also called glissando, if I'm not mistaken. It's an Italian term, so pardon me for my pronunciation. These are slides. You can hear the difference, right? This is a slide and a hammer-on, pull-off. These techniques are very useful to add another palette to your playing, so to speak, because then you can use something like this, slides, in conjunction with hammer-ons and pull-offs. And it frees up lots and lots of possibilities. So a slide, it's basically you are fretting a note and you slide to the other note that you want to hear. And you can do a slide from a lower pitch to a higher, and backwards from a higher to a lower pitch. So you see, this is what I just did, it's second nature to me. And you can even add vibrato, which is a topic for another time, because it's a kind of complex topic. So yeah, guys, if you want to do any practicing of these techniques, you can do the chromatic scale just with hammer-ons and pull-offs. And you can even start with other fingers instead of being always the pointer. This is the toughest one. If you do it from down here to the top, you will notice your hand working for it, and it's very useful to gain strength in the fingers when you are starting out. As for slides, you just can just slide from anywhere you want to anywhere you want again. So yeah, to practice slides, you just have to the only thing that you have to do when you are practicing slides is just make sure that you stop in the place that you are intended to stop, and not like do this that I just did. This is a very good way to practice the slides. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please give me comments of the stuff that you want to learn so that I know what to film for you guys. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do on the guitar, and I'm here to teach it all for you. Whatever I know, I want to share it with you guys and bring value to you if you want to learn the instrument. Okay guys, so I hope you have a good one. See you guys on the next video. I'm thinking of doing something different, but let's see what the future holds. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, follow me on my socials, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next week, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching.